Did I not blend out my contour? You guys didn't even tell me. Lil Precision. I sound funny when I say that. Hey guys, we are here in 2019, just hanging out, you and me. This is the first video of 2019 for me, and as you can tell, I'm really excited for this year. I have pink hair. You know, if you're new to my channel, I normally don't have pink hair. Also, this year, just to let you guys know, this year I'm gonna be playing more with wigs. So I might have blue hair next month. I might have yellow hair the next month or even next week. Who knows? Right now, I'm just trying to get used to this and learn how to do this. But welcome back. If you're new, I'm Christen Dominique and welcome to my little home on YouTube. I'm gonna be talking about something that a lot of people have been talking about. I've seen videos all over YouTube about Fenty Beauty, concealer, foundation, setting powders. And I've seen a lot of YouTube videos from Morphe and the same thing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do them in one video and compare them because they are supposed to be doing pretty much the same thing and maybe I can get a dupe out of it. Who knows? So we're gonna be testing out the Fenty Beauty collection right here versus the Morphe collection, which is humongous, but I have, you know, the concealer, the foundation, all the other stuff right here. They also come with some primers that we are trying out. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on both. I have never tried the Fenty foundation. I know, like, I'm the only one on YouTube who hasn't tried it. So if you wanna see what the tea is with the Fenty concealers, the Morphe concealers, the foundations, the setting powders, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad fam. Look, if I can lift my leg up and say quad fam, I would, but I'm not that flexible anymore. All right, so let's get into the video. All right, so we're starting off with no makeup, hair tied back, chilling with a wig on. I am literally wigging it out this year. I cannot wait to play with these wigs. But I'm gonna go straight into this Fenty Beauty. I am so freaking excited about this. This is actually the entire collection that Fenty Beauty sent. Rihanna, she did that. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. I'm just so excited to use her products and I've heard so many great things about her foundation, so I'm just super excited. Now the Morphe stuff is, that package was massive. It was so big, so I can't possibly hold it in the screen and that just would not work out for us. So I picked out my shades. Here is the foundation, the concealer. I don't have the Fenty Beauty primer. I don't think I've ever had it or tried it before. We are going to go straight into the Morphe primer. So the Morphe PR package came with two primers. One is called Revitalizer, and this is supposed to blur and soften. And then this one is called the Equalizer, and that is supposed to blur and soften as well. What? Oh, okay, I see. So the Revitalizer is supposed to make your skin feel moisturized, and the Equalizer is supposed to keep it smooth and balanced. Let's go ahead and try both of them on each side, just because why not? I love these kinds of tubes, squeezy tubes. They're so easy and just less mess. So, and you can just go straight to the face like this. So I'm gonna put the Revitalizer on this side of my face because I have a dry patchy spot right there. And then on this side of my face, we are gonna balance it out with the Equalizer. And this primer, ooh, it's clear. I love those like silicone type of primers, and I got a feeling that this is one of those. Let me see how much this is because I have the whole booklet in front of my face. So the primers are $12 and we're just gonna work that into our face now. Okay, so right away, the moisturizing side feels very tacky and like it has a thick consistency to it. Ooh, it's actually feels really good on the skin. I was feeling really rough and dry, and this is instantly feeling better. And on this side, primer's pretty thick. Whoa, she's thick. We love thick. These type of silicone-based primers smooth the skin, so I like to normally pat them in like this because sometimes when you move them around on your skin and you have dry skin, they can create this residue, but this one actually, it doesn't do that, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this side Fenty Beauty and this side Morphe. Now we're gonna go ahead and start the foundation. So I have Fenty over here, which I am excited to grab and try and put on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here. This is 220 Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I really want to love it because I've heard great things about it. So I'm going to take Fenty's sponge. I really like the shape of the sponge. I think this is going to be too peachy for me. So I'm going to take 230 and have that hang out right next to it. That looks more my color actually. You see the difference? Okay, so Fenty side, we're just gonna work that in. Ooh, her sponge is so soft. You guys, every time I try a sponge that tries to be like the Beauty Blender, it never works. It's always stiff. This is really nice. It's like jelly. I'd be like using something to protect my hair. Normally I don't with my real hair, but I feel like I should be with my fake hair. I don't know. I'm really surprised it's not heavier than what I was expecting. It feels really nice on the skin. It covers. And I think 230 is definitely more my shade. This is one layer, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do another layer. I like that this isn't really drying matte for me, but you can tell it's like a semi-matte. It's supposed to be a soft matte. That's a really good description for this, soft matte. It covered everything. My skin looks even. I love the color. Now we're gonna go over to Morphe. Morphe's foundation, first of all, their shade range is insane. I was almost lost for 5 minutes. I was like, wait, there's so many. I have 2.5 right here. This is a matte foundation. It's called Fluidity. It's the full coverage foundation. We love a full coverage. Just in case this one isn't matching well, I also have 220 and 260 right on hand. Ooh, I'm really liking that one. So usually I don't gravitate towards Morphe products like right away. I use all of their brushes. Love their brushes. I even have a code for their brushes. It's down there in the description somewhere. I'm mostly about packaging and they just don't do much for packaging for me, and it just doesn't excite me. But this excited me because full coverage foundation, the packaging is beautiful and it's just so sleek, and I love how it comes in this squeezy tube, so it makes it really nice and easy to put on. If you're trying to do something cute with Instagram, you can like put it directly on your face, do something like that. I actually like doing this because I don't like getting it on my hand. So I'm gonna work that around because I think that's a lot. Oh, she is thick. Ooh. All right, so, oh, this smells weird. Almost smells like some kind of paint or something. Okay, this color I can definitely work with, but you see how this one just flows into my skin naturally, but this one is like, I can use it, but it's a little off. Like you guys can see it's a little off. 2.60 is lighter, which is weird. 2.60 is like more peachier. Let's just test that out really quick. Honestly, this really gets into the crevices of your skin, if you have any. But she's super full coverage. I mean, she's gonna cover everything. Your past, your future, she's got it covered. I can see why everybody's obsessed with Fenty Beauty's foundation though. I was hoping this was like a cheaper dupe for Fenty, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see at the end of this. I'll give you my thoughts at the end of this video, but right now, as of right now, looking at my face, I don't feel cuter on this side because I feel like you can see everything. It's just amplified. If you have dry skin, it's not going to help the look of your skin if you have large pores or rough skin. It's not gonna help. It's probably gonna make it look worse. But we're gonna hold our horses. Let's not get crazy and judgy. We're just gonna let it do its thing. We're moving on to concealer. For concealer, she just came out with the Pro Filt'r concealer, and she gave me the, I like to think Rihanna personally just mailed this to me and knew my color, but that's definitely not the case. I'm not that important, you guys. In my dreams, I am though, okay? I have 210 and 230. 230 is the shade that actually matched me perfectly, so you know what, let's go with that. And I think she actually wanted to match the concealer with the foundation number, but just because it's the same number doesn't mean it's the exact same color. I like that the spoolie has this wedge to it. Like it looks like it's fatter at the beginning and then it goes down to a smaller end. We're just gonna put that on right here, right now. And we're gonna go right in here. I don't know how I'm gonna try to keep this on one side of my face, but we're gonna do it because we're crazy like that. You gotta take chances in life. Okay, so we have the concealer on. We're gonna blend it into the skin, and I'm gonna use the new Lil Precision sponge. This one has a point, so to me, that's instant. Okay, this is concealer sponge. sponge. But I like that this one is shaped the way it is. It's like easy to hold, and it just looks like a finger, honestly. It reminds me of like how my own finger would be without the little point. This is blending beautifully into the skin. It feels very soft and lightweight. I love that it's the perfect match to the foundation. It just makes me so happy because I know that I don't have to think about it. It's already gonna match itself and brighten just enough for my skin tone. Ooh, Rihanna did that. She did that. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to Morphe's side. Now that the foundation has set, it is matte, but it doesn't make my skin feel tight at all. So not complaining about that. It doesn't feel like I have heavy makeup on, but when I look at it, I feel like it looks a little heavier than what it feels like. If you have oily skin, I feel like you're gonna like this a little bit better than if you have dry skin or porous skin. I haven't fell in love with the foundation, to be honest. I will try it a little bit more. I do want to give it more of a chance than just this video, but we're gonna move on to the concealer. So for concealer, I'm gonna go with this one right here. This is the C2.15. Ooh, I like the applicator on this. I like the thickness of the paddle. I love a thick, fluffy paddle. So the Fenty Beauty Sponge has a flat top and this one has a pointy one. This is more multi-purpose to me. Like you can go in the inner corners. Actually, no, you can't. This is too thick for my eyes, but it does the job. Oh my God, I feel like a grandma. It's really getting into my under eyes, like all my creases. No. She is full coverage. If you're looking for that. I know I'm saying some things that I don't like about it that you're probably like, ooh, I don't wanna look like that. I don't wanna look creasy. But if you use the right products for this, it may work for you. So don't completely knock it. Maybe we're just not using the right primer. Now we are going to set the under eyes. Unfortunately, I don't have a setting powder for Morphe, but I do have a pressed powder, so we're gonna use that to set our under eyes. For the Fenty setting powder, it's called the Instant Retouch setting powder. So the PR package came with cashew setting powder as well as banana. I am a banana girl. I love yellow shades of everything, so I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna take some of the setting powder. By the way, you guys, this packaging is so beautiful. It's so just elevated and gorgeous. She has the bombest packaging of life. We're gonna go ahead and put that under the eye. And I'm gonna set, I'm not gonna bake. And it sets really nice. Everything looks even. I like how it evened it out, but it didn't brighten my skin up at all. So maybe if I were to get like a lighter setting powder, I'm sure she has one because she has every shade of skin tone that you can possibly have. So yeah. Setting powder is okay. It's not like the greatest thing. The banana shade isn't like a true banana. It's a dark peachy color. Now I'm going to take the Filt'r Effect finishing powder in #Filt'r2 from Morphe. It is lighter. Obviously, I like lighter, brighter under eyes. We are going to go in with our beauty blender and just take some of that. I did not have contouring concealers from Fenty, so I couldn't really contour. I'm gonna use the setting powder from Morphe. First, I'm gonna bronze it up. We're gonna use #Filt'r7. So this is gonna be my bronzer. And for that, we're just gonna be friends, merge brands together, and use the setting brush. And we're just going to work that on the skin. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna finish contouring my face and put some eye makeup on, lips, and I will get right back to you and tell you my final thoughts on both of these foundation concealers. Okay, you guys, I'm back with the rest of my makeup on, and let's get really up close and personal right now. This is the Morphe side. So I let it sit for a little bit, and probably about 40 minutes to an hour, and we're back. That's highlight, but there is no type of oil seeping through on the Morphe side. This is Morphe right here. We're very matte, full coverage, but we're dry. Because of the season, my skin is really feeling it, and I don't have the smoothest skin on this side, and there's a breakout. I have large pores. All these things are working against me for the Morphe foundation. Yes, it's gonna give you coverage. It's great if you have oily skin. If your skin is smooth and oily, you're gonna look so flawless, so snatched ready to take over the world. But for me, maybe I need to use a different primer. As for right now, I feel like it looks very, very dry. So on this side of my face, everything looks so flawless, so smooth and covered. I'm gonna be using this foundation like every day, and that is my perfect shade. Like I feel like this is my true skin, and like I feel more pretty on this side of my face. It looks so freaking good on me. I mean, I'm obsessed. So those are my thoughts on the Fenty and Morphe skin makeup, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. Again, because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean that it may not work for you. We all have different skin types, textures, tones. Just look into it for yourself. But if you're anything like me, I hope it was very helpful in your decision. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me in my first video of 2019. I wish you all health, happiness, and success this year. To all my viewers who are watching, I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you stay updated with all my videos. YouTube is weird these days, so it doesn't always tell you. But yeah, I will be here in my little home on YouTube, so come check me out if you are just scrolling through, you know? I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.